doesn't love us in a way that they embrace other women in our society. So yes, absolutely.
Well, I mean, you're exactly right. I mean, what's the trickiest part of our job just at DIA is undoing those messages that we've all lived with for so long. And that's really hard to do. You know, we have all been so conditioned to think this is what beauty looks like. And, you know, that's not what beauty is anymore. Beauty is so much more nuanced and diverse than it ever has been. And also that, you know, than we allowed ourselves to believe it was.
Absolutely.
And, you know, it is hard work, I have to say, trying to convince someone like my mother to go sleepless. Or, you know, I'm just using her as an example, but there's so many women who, it's like years and years of conditioning that we have to undo. And it's not an easy task. And it's also, it's going to take a lot of time. And I think it's going to take more than just DIA, you know, rising to the occasion. We're going to need to see a lot of change in the space and the media space as well. But I think that we are on our way. I mean, we have built an incredible community. We say DIA and Co. The Co. we say stands for community, because it is incredible when you have this community, you have this DIA army around you. It is like there is some strength in numbers there that is just super awesome and empowering. And I know you're active in the community, so you get it. It's seeing bodies that look like yours it's just, I mean, it is truly inspiring.
Absolutely. You are listening to Our Voices. My name is Natasha Nurse. More with my guest, DIA & Co. content specialist and body advocate, Ashby Vose, next on the Voice of Nassau Community College 90.3 WHPC.
90.3 WHPC reminds you that this year, thousands of adults will finish their high school diplomas. None of them will do it alone.
If you're thinking of finishing your high school diploma, you have help. Thousands of free centers across the country are waiting to help you pass your high school equivalency test and finish your diploma.
Take the first step towards graduation and find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org. That's finishyourdiploma.org.
No one gets a diploma alone. Brought to you by the Dollar General Literacy Foundation, the Ad Council, and the Voice of Nassau Community College, 90.3 WHPC.
Welcome back to Our Voices on the Voice of Nassau Community College 90.3 WHPC. My name is Natasha Nurse, and my guest today is DIA & Co. content specialist and body positive advocate, Ashby Vose. So, Ashby, so many questions, so little time. Okay, so I do also want you to showcase some of your styling and maybe some of the things that women, whether even they're plus size or not plus size, to think about when it comes to dressing their bodies. Out of all the women that you've worked with, what are I guess some key tips or just like gems that you would like to drop so that women could say, okay, enough of the self-hatred, enough of the nonsense. What can you say to them so that they feel a bit more comfortable and they know things to keep in mind when dressing their bodies?
Sure. I think a lot of us have those old school fashion rules in our brains. We think, horizontal stripes will make me look whiter. We think I'm a fat girl. I can't possibly bear my arms. I'm not going to. But really, I think all of those old school rules, throw them out the window. The ones that really matter are, does it fit? And do you like it? If it fits and you like it, yes, if you're comfortable in it, like both physically and emotionally, then it's a win. I think really the best advice ever is bodies change, and who cares? It doesn't matter if the number in the neck of your favorite dress bothers you, snip that tag out. Like every brand has totally different size charts and sizing in general. It doesn't matter. Just get rid of that if that's what's holding you back from wearing the dress, because you think that number in the neck is too big and you don't want to be that size. Just snip it out. It doesn't matter. It's so irrelevant, and every brand is so their sizing is all so arbitrary that it really doesn't matter. What matters is you look and feel awesome. And if it would make you feel more awesome to get rid of that tag, then do it.
I love it. Okay. And with the Dia & Co box that comes, to her door, what would you say is like, how many times does a woman need to really shop? Like, how does the subscription piece of it work so that people, get a better understanding?
Sure. So I think everyone all of our customers use the Dia as a tool in a different way. I think we've heard from a lot of customers that, I never, ever, ever liked my clothes, and now you're sending me things I would have never picked out for myself because I didn't think I was worthy of something so beautiful. I mean, that's such a sad statement, but we have heard that from countless customers, and really what a lot of them do is use it as a tool to rebuild their wardrobe and in a way, rebuild their life and their confidence level. So a lot of women like to get the boxes really frequently so that they can, replace the older items in their wardrobe that aren't no longer suiting them. Some women, have gained or lost weight recently and are shopping for a new body and just need more clothes coming in at a regular pace so they can also get rid of the old things that are no longer serving them. And some of us, like myself, just like it and have fun with it. So, that your subscription level is totally up to you. You can just request a box when you want one. You can have a box that comes monthly, bi-monthly. I mean, it's extremely customizable. So if you just want to dip your toe and just get one box, that's totally fine. If you want to get a box every single week forever, that's fine. So it's up to you.
I love it. Okay. And so you definitely discarded the rules, which I love. I say that all the time. Yeah, there are no fashion rules. What are some styling surprises that you have learned in your work with Dia & Co?
It's funny. Sometimes you get a fairly good sense of someone's style, either from, meeting them or going through their Pinterest board or something. But what's incredible, the surprise factor is really like, sometimes your stylist knows you better than you do. Sometimes your stylist sends you something that you would think like, now how did they get that from, my Pinterest board or my Instagram or my profile from whatever. And they think how crazy that is. And the secret is just when you try it on, you'll know. So
gotcha.
The surprise is that, lots of times we surprise ourselves with what we end up truly liking, even if on first glance we think, what? That's crazy.
Gotcha. Okay. You are listening to Our Voices on the Voice of Nassau Community College 90.3 WHPC. My name is Natasha Nurse, and my guest today is Dia & Co. content specialist and body positive advocate, Ashby Vose. So many questions and so little time, Ashby. Oh my gosh. Okay. So let's do, before we dive deep into like just knowing more about you, if people are interested in working with you, if they want to learn more about Dia & Co, what are the details?
Sure. I host a Facebook Live every Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time on the Dia & Co Facebook page. If you search Dia & Co, which is DIAANDCO on Facebook, you'll find us. Our Instagram is the same handle. And myself, you can find me on Instagram. My name is my handle. That's Ashby Vose, ASHBYVOSE. And feel free to reach out and talk to me. Getting to know our customers is actually the most incredible part of my job. So always love it.
Okay. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, so let's do some rapid fire questions. Number one favorite thing in your closet right now?
Number one favorite thing in my closet right now is this rainbow pleated midi skirt that I just got, and that makes me feel so happy. And it's full of color, and I just feel like a walking lollipop, and it's amazing.
I love it. Oh, adorable. And have you worn it out?
Yes. But I got it pretty recently, so I've only really worn it twice.
Okay, very cool. And if you were not a Dia & Co. content specialist and body positive advocate, what would you be doing right now?
You know, it's hard to imagine not doing that. I would probably somehow still be creating content, or I also really love painting, so maybe I would be painting. But I know I've been painting a lot. I have a little Etsy shop on the side.
Very cool. Oh, I have to check that out. Okay, well, drop the deets since you drop in little hits. Where on the Etsy page do we go? Yeah.
If you go to, so it's called Ashby's Happy Bags. So if you go to ashby'shappybags.etsy.com, you can shop it. I have been painting leather bags that I've either gotten at, thrift stores or that I've bought in person and revamping them and giving them new life and putting fun, vibrant motifs that are, very happy and summery and full of life. And it's just been kind of like a little passion project side hustle for me, just kind of because I love it. But it's become something that's been really fun for me. It's been my hobby as of late.
I love it. Okay, cool. A couple other questions. What are you currently reading right now?
I've been reading Tiny Beautiful Things, which is a compilation of the Dear Sugars from the New York Times, which is like a advice book. It's been emotional, but beautiful.
Okay. And what is the best advice someone's ever told you?
Best advice? I mean, I feel like we've talked about this already, but wear it.
Yeah.
Wear it. Wear it.
Got it. I think that's very memorable for everyone listening. They will not forget that piece of advice. Love it. Okay. And number one thing on your bucket list?
I'd like to live abroad.
Travel. I love it. Okay. Well, thank you, Ashby, for coming on to Our Voices. I love you. I adore you. And I love what you're doing with Dia & Co. and how you're making a change in this world and with the body positive community. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Natasha, so much for having me and for being a vibrant voice of the community and for getting our story out on Our Voices. I appreciate you so much.
Absolutely. Thank you. And I know our audience found you both as informative and inspiring as I did. Again, my name is Natasha Nurse. I'm the proud host of Our Voices here on 90.3 WHPC. Our show's creative director is Rudy J. Breedy. Visit nccradio.org. That's www.nccradio.org for more information. This will be available as a podcast on iTunes, Android Podcasts, and Spreaker. Our Voices is powered by the Nassau Community College Foundation on the voice of Nassau Community College 90.3 WHPC. Have a great day, and we'll see you soon.